Hey there, awesome fans! Earl from Awesome Gaming here, and we've got more Baten Kaitos, Eternal Wings, and the Lost Ocean. Last time we avenged ourselves and our dead grandfather and brother by defeating Giacomo. And we came to Azza Village and got here to the lava caves. This time we're going to see just what to expect from the lava caves. And starting off, you can see we got this big giant bowl here that looks like it wants to be a camera up with the whole stacks on its back coming towards us.
Be careful. This is for real.
This is what was the name of this thing again? Ceratobus, I believe it's called. In any case, I am giving Callus a break. We've been using them throughout the entire adventure so far. No need to have him in here right now. I think with Shella, Gibari, and Savina, we should be perfectly fine. And this time around, we're actually using Savina's Water Magnus, and we get to see her level 4 finisher, Freezing Axe. So the Ceratobus is not really all too bad there. The worst they can do is one of their regular attacks can paralyze you, and then
What are we waiting for?
they have a special move that can burn you with the flame status. So we got a bamboo shoot, not going to pick that up, no need for it. And once we defeat the Ceratobus, these giant bugs come off the ceiling. And kind of perspective makes it weird to interact with them, but here we are. So we actually got two new enemies here. The one in the middle is a magma beast, which is a reskin of the eunuchs back in Mungal Forest. And the bugs are called Foitos. Now, even though they are flying, they do not have a Magnus for the star map for us. Alright. So as one would expect in a place called the Lava Caves, the enemies here are all fire-based. And as you saw with the Foito, their standard combos will drain health. Here we have Intense Flames from the Magma Beast. I believe that has a chance of inflicting the flame status. I'm not 100% sure. The Foitos also attack with wind, so if you have any Chronos attacks, you can use those against them. Ooh, actually got the freeze status on the Magma Beast. I think with the Wave Paddle, that's only a 7% chance, which is pretty low, but still really good when you get it. Foitos don't really have a whole lot of HP. They're a good. If you get a good combo, you should be able to take it out easily. Okay, there we just inflicted headache with the crystal nails. I'm not sure how much of a chance that is off the top of my head. I think it's like 20. Alright, let's go ahead and get a photo of this thing. And Shella, you don't have any attacks on you. Alright. Savina, you're definitely able to finish this one off. There we go. And the Panther Claws, we saw the poison go off. I think I explained Panther Claws last episode. Alright, so the Foitos actually drop a Black Ash as well. We can definitely pick those up for Hibari if we want. I think I will, actually. Even though I don't plan on using the any dark magnets anytime soon. So, over here, we have a Shadow Thruster, a new dark sword for Callus. Now, if we go over into the next room, see there's another Ceratobus here, and we got a new enemy down there. That is the Lennocalis. It's a fire-based version of the Mirabilises from Hollow Hollow Jungle. Dang, doesn't look like we can get through. It appears part of the cave's wall has been blasted. The Imperials must have blocked off the path with lava to prevent people from following them. What should we do? Didn't that old man call this place my cave? That's it! The old guy might know something. After all, it is his cave, right? Okay, so... no, I wanted to avoid the Ceratobus. Alright, there we go. Yeah, Ceratobus will not chase you. They'll just meander about. So, you can easily avoid them. And we still have a Foito flying around here. Alright, one thing I failed to mention about the Foitos is that when they're low on health, they are capable of self-destructing to hopefully take you out. Here we're able to get lava for the Magna Essence. We don't need any right now, but just know that that is an alternative option to the rock salt for the orphans back in Aza. Speaking of Aza, I don't think I ever went over the meaning of the name. It is from Eta Eridani, from the Eridanus constellation. Alright, before we talk to the old man, I did forget one thing over here. Serpens. And there's actually something else over this way. If I can figure out how to get over there. I think we have to go around this machine here, yeah. And on the blueprint paperwork, we get a Grumble pen. It's basically a magic pen. Got a new magnets there, good fortune. Yeah, it's basically a magic pen, only it boosts by 3%, so you have that. What? My cave is flooded with lava? Those Imperial idiots! They think they own everything. Let me guess, the lava prevents you from going deeper into the cave, and you want me to help. You've come to the right person. No one knows the lava caves better than me. It's very easy. All you need to do is chill the lava. First, of course, you'll need to find something to chill the lava with. Go back into the lava caves and get me some flame ice. Once you've done that, I'll show you how to get across the lava. Alright, so, we didn't see any flame ice in the areas that we visited so far in the lava caves. So, logic would dictate we want to go into this passageway that I ignored for obvious reasons. Over here, we got a couple of the Lenocolises. This one will follow us no matter where we go. There's no juking around it.
The enemy is extremely dangerous. Stay alert.
And like all other creatures in here, it is weak to water. You know what? I'm gonna use Chronos and Wind in the same combo just to extend my prize. Still did quite a bit of damage there. %, for headache from the crystal nails, by the way. Okay, so the Lennocalis is capable of increasing its attack with that energy pollen move. That means we need to make sure that it doesn't get a chance to attack. Alright, so I kind of ended up breaking my... I was going for the 6 on that red oak, but C-Stick decided otherwise. Yeah, you can see why you don't want to mix opposing elements in the same combo, because they can just cancel each other out. Alright, here we'll see the other water attack that Savina has.
Special attack. Flash spear.
It's literally a Kamehameha of water in the form of a spear.
Pretty pathetic.
Alright, we get more Panther Claws from them, which is nice. And that's gonna be... keep changing. Yeah, this fortune magnets that we have here, it's dropped by the Ceratobuses, but by the time we signed off from last episode, it did run into us. So we had to fight it, and I picked it up from there. And it changes religiously throughout 5 different forms. And it's changes between like a healing item to a offense item. Okay, I did not know the Lanacollis was capable of doing that, walking around the flame ice to get to you. What's this? Ice in this sweltering heat? Obtain the valuable item, flame ice. So we have the flame ice, and you can see there's a couple of magma beasts up that way. And we got a chest down the left there, chest down on the right, plus a save flower. So we're able to see just what to expect in this dungeon. Now, the Ceratobus will come out from a random doorway. Well, not really random. When you come into the lava caves, it'll come in from the one on the left. When you come out from the passageway with the flame ice, it'll come out through here. And I believe if you come out from the passage on the left, it'll come out through the right. I'm not 100% sure. You can easily avoid it. Again, it will not chase you down to initiate a fight. Yes, this is it. Flame ice is a very special type of ice. It's so cool that even the scorching heat in this cave can't melt it. Now then, hold on for a minute. I'll just put this in here like so. Here we go. This isn't your ordinary snow cone. It's a special order crushed flame ice summer delight. Here, take it. You can freeze anything with this baby. Even blistering hot lava. Go ahead and trap it in this blank Magnus. And we get a brand new blank Magnus. So, with that, we now have all 8 blank Magnus available to us. No, we don't want to empty this. I could have sworn there was a way to move the Magnus around, but oh well. So yeah, we now have all 8 blank Magnus available to us. We will not be getting any more throughout our adventure. And we want to capture 2 instances of this sparkling snow. Now, if we're not fast enough, the sparkling snow will age into pristine water pretty quickly. So what we want to do is immediately go back into the lava caves. And we're going to try to avoid the Ceratobus. Perfect. And we want to avoid this Ceratobus. Come around the top here. Well, let's try what the old man told us to do. And we can move on ahead. Of course, doing that causes the Foitos to come towards us. And if we can avoid the Lanacollis here, we can come over and claim 2 chests. Got the gold earrings for Liud, and catfish whiskers for Gibari. Increases his class level to 5. Almost ran into the Lanacollis there. And let's see if we can avoid the Foitos. We can. Awesome. And the Magma Beast, we should be able... Alright, let's check our Sparkling Snow. Still good. Alright, so magma beasts are also capable of splitting their turns into 2 smaller attacks on 2 different party members. So that's something to keep in mind. Alright, and down here we have a Solar Saber, a new light weapon for Callus. However, similar to the Flame Sword, it will become a regular old saber after an hour, so it's not recommended you use them. Alright, I highly advise that you save right here. If you want to, you can increase Kibari's class level. I'm not going to because I don't really have a whole lot more magnets to shove into his deck right now. And you want to make sure your... Well, first off, you want to make sure that your HP is topped off. And we'll top off Shella. You want to make sure that you have the best amount of death resistance you possibly can have. So for Shella, that's going to be the Water Mirror Anklet. Unfortunately, that's going to cut into our defense and agility. But having 20 resistance to death is useful. For Kibari, we don't have anything on the Hermit's Creel, and our best is the Moonlight Creel. So we'll go ahead and equip that to him. And finally, Savina, we have 25% on the Scorpion Barrette, which is actually the best that we have. So we're all fine there. If you plan on using Liud, the Emerald Earrings are your best bet for that. If you plan on using Mizuti, you're shit out of luck. You don't get any death resistance from any of the equips that we have for them at the moment. And if you plan on using Callus, this would probably be the good time to equip the Golden Buckle for that 10% death resistance. That said, let's go back to this. You also want to make sure you have enough Sacred Wines for everyone. I have 2 for each of the party members to use them in, so that's really good. I'd also recommend having a Holy Grail in there as well, just for that plus 80 death resistance that it offers on defense. And any other defense magnets you have that can increase your death resistance, like the Assassin's Hood. I believe the Coffin Shield does as well. Down to that. Yeah, Coffin Shield gives you +1, but any type of death resistance helps, because we are actually about to go into one of the more annoying boss fights in the game.
Shella, isn't this the pendant you had?
Yes, the one Amy stole from me in the Labyrinth of Mirrors. Finding it here must mean...
They don't need it anymore. Gilderblame has already summoned the Guardian of the Funnel and Magnus. It must be somewhere up ahead.
We don't have much time. Let's hurry! It looks like we made it in the nick of time.
Savina, what are you doing here? As expected, Giacomo and the others have failed. But I'm afraid you're too late. The final end Magnus has been released.
The gate to hell will be open. Behold the curse of Malversio.
Oh no!
At last, I've obtained all 5 end Magnus. Take a good look. Awaken, ancient god of destruction. Shower your eternal power upon me.
The pendant!
What is that? It's...
No! The wall between dimensions is tearing apart.
It's the storm castle of the ancient gods. Core Hydra. All of the 5 End Magnus must have been released.
What has become of dear Callus and his friends?
The End Magnus have not been released completely. What's wrong? Why hasn't the god awakened?
Don't!
You are one ugly motherfucker. Alright, time to finally take down Gelderblame. As you expect, he's weak to light, he's weak to fire, and I believe he has a weakness to wind as well. So just use your best attacks, string along your best combos, and you should be good to go. Alright.
Is that all? Is that all?
Definitely want to try to get combos along with your defense as well. And this is why we want to have death resistance, because forfeit your life has a very high chance of causing instant death. So if you do not have any sacred wines on you, you definitely want to work on building up your death resistance for this fight. That said, don't try to break your combos just to get more attacks in. You want your damage to be as pristine as possible. After his first attack, each of his turns will start with Divine Seal, where he will heal 110 HP. that. Alright, sometimes he'll use poisonous pollen instead of forfeit your life, which, as it says, will poison you. Alright, so we got the photo taken care of. Savina, I'm actually just going to let your timer run out. And Shella, go ahead and heal up yourself. The green teas are really good here. You can get more from... Oh god, which enemy gives the green teas in this dungeon? I want to say it's the, magma beasts. So you can definitely farm for them as well here. And there we go. That is the instant death animation. Got a skull showing up on the top. So let's bring Savina back into the fight. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and just throw everything at him right now. Alright, so we still did quite a bit of damage there. Savina, we actually have a nice setup here. Nice 700 damage. Alright, we don't need to worry about boosting up Shella's death resistance here. Alright. He still hits pretty hard, all things considered, though. Gibari, we'll go 3-3. And we'll end it there, I guess. 8. Got 5, 6, and 7. Who are you going after? Shella again. Oh no, Seal of Evil. So we've got him to the halfway point at least, if he's starting to use that. Let me see. No good combos I can string together. Change my mind.
Show you what a man of this guy can do. Destructive, dragon uppercut.
Alright, we're actually getting to the point where the level 1 finishers are kind of underpowered. That's why I haven't been using Dance of Light on Shella. The only reason I'm using Dragon Uppercut with Gibari is because we don't really have much else. I mean, we have a Fire Elemental finisher, a Chronos Elemental finisher, and a Dark Elemental finisher. All of which aren't going to be helpful, and hey, we won!
What is happening? I can't control my body. It's moving on its own.
As much as I hate having to tell you this, dear Emperor, the fun and madness don't really
What are you talking about?
Each part was taken from the body of a different god. Now Persia, reborn in this world by invoking the five and madness, is but a gruesome patchwork of divine limbs and body parts fused together in torment. Would you have thought your magnificence that a mere mortal could withstand the touch of such a being? That the madness and anger of the gods would leave you unscathed?
Out of all people, Melodia, you deceived me.
That's not a very nice thing to say, my dear Emperor. You only have yourself to blame for assuming too much. Your help was invaluable in releasing the five and madness from their seals. There's no need to worry. I will take good care of the end madness and the power of Malpersia. Thank you, and farewell, your magnificence. Enough deception. You have done well. Everything went as planned. You may step forth and claim your reward as we agreed.
Huh? What? So there was a traitor in our midst.
Who lied to the great Mizuti?
Speak up, whoever you are.
No! Wait, everyone!
It's me. I work together with Melodia. Callus! Why? This can't be!
Callus lied to great Mizuti.
So it was you.
Callus, you're not serious, are you? I'm dead serious.
You were responsible for the loss of the End Magnus in Mira.
Exactly. The confectionery village. Melodia stumbled and staggered in front of us. I pretended to help her stand up and handed her the End Magnus.
I would advise you all to behave yourselves. Unless you want me to unleash the full might of Malpersia right here, right now.
Callus, are you crazy? You're pulling our legs, right?
Are you in on this too?
No. Didn't know about this at all. What's even worse, was opposed to my plan and refused to cooperate. So we cast a memory loss spell on... It seemed to do the trick. I will completely forget anything that has happened since the time I was called to this world as a guardian spirit. Those were the words used in the spell. We cast it back in Moongao Forest, in Sanal Su. Shella, you remember the place, don't you? It's too late. I can't go back anymore. I would have done anything to avenge Cramps and Fee. Anything. I needed the power. I wanted to be stronger. I needed the power of a spirit. I needed you. But it's all over now. Snap out of what? I'm just fine. You're the one that needs to snap out of it. Isn't it time for you to accept reality and go back to where you belong?
Step forward, Callus. Become what you have always dreamed to be. Free your mind and let the power of the End Magnus take control. Allow yourself to be touched by the breath of God, and you will finally be reborn.
No, Callus! Don't touch it!
What is it you fear? I'm certain you will be fine. Your guardian spirit will protect you. You need not fear the madness and anger of Malpertio. You must believe, Callus. Believe in the power of Malpertio.
Look at me! This is my true form! Long last! Look at my beautiful wings! I'm complete! I found myself! I feel the power flowing inside me! Power of mighty Malpertio! Radiance of light from the gods! Eternal power! The gods! Unfortunately, there's no place for you in this world. Nobody needs you anymore. Your game is over. Back to your world now. So long.
This is the beginning of a new era. A holy war shall be upon us. The frenzied god of despair, Malpertio, the cursed, is awakening from its eternal slumber.